Hi, third graders. So today we're going to be working on another narrative. As a refresher, we've done a narrative before, but a narrative writing tells a story with a clear sequence of events. So, sequence of events means first, then, and last. So, you're going to tell a story that happens to you or one that you've made up that has some type of sequence of events. So, some type of this happened first, this happened then, and then last, this happened. Making sure that we have, some characters and some setting, which, your setting is where your story takes place. So, making sure that that is included into your story. So, your narrative checklist, you have your topic. So, you will choose a topic, which actually our topic is somewhat chose for you. So I choose one topic as your first thing. Your details, I added 2 or more sequenced events, and then your ending, so I provided a good closing. Remember that you have to have a good closing or conclusion to your story. So right here is what a little breakdown of your narrative writing would be. So choose a topic. So your topic today is going to be called A Winter Day. So you are going to think of a time that something has happened to you, or what is something that you might do on a winter day. So this is just a story that is about any type of winter day. That is up to you to decide what you want to talk about and what you want to tell your story about. So you make sure that you have your facts. So you tell a story in a sequential order and then a conclusion. So provide that good closing for you. So you're going to be telling your story in order. So the sequential order is what happened, first, next, last. And today we're going to be just starting the pre-writing stage. So basically, you're brainstorming. You're going to think of your topic, so you know that it's going to be something that happened on a winter day or something that you do on a winter day. So you're going to be starting your pre-writing or brainstorming slide today. And this is it. So as you can see, there is a stop sign next. So you will not start that right away. You will just stop once you have your brainstorming done. And remember that we need to have quite a few ideas in here in the brainstorming, because we have to make sure that we have enough information to be able to tell our story. Okay, so first, I am going to write about a time that I went outside and built a snowman in a snow fort with Nash and Nolan, and then my dog. My dog was out there too. So I'm going to put what happened first. So what happened first is we got dressed, and remember that these are not full sentences. These do not have to be full sentences. This is just your brainstorming. So you can just put bullets and just to get your ideas out onto your slides. So we got dressed in warm clothes and went outside. We started building a snowman. So then I'm going to write about like what we used to build our snowman, because that gives me more details in our story. So we used an extra hat we had laying around, a few limbs we found for the arms. And I'm going to make this smaller because there's not enough space in this. So then I'm going to say that we used some extra rope we found for the mouth and a large carrot for the nose. Oops, I spelled that wrong. And that the snowman was big. So that is what happened first. Then I'm going to go into next. So next, we decided to build a snow fort. So some details about our snow fort is it was big enough to fit all 3 of us into it. And I'm going to make this smaller again because there's not enough not enough space. So, and then I'm gonna say that the boys built seats and it had room for our dog too. And we spent a lot of time in there. I'm gonna have to make that smaller again. Okay, so we could say then last what we did. So we decided to go inside and drink some hot chocolate. Because it was getting cold outside. So that is what happened at the end. We sat under some blankets and watched a movie. So that is what happened last. So you can see that we have a story here that is starting in sequential order. So making sure that you have your bullets, and like I said, you do not have to have complete sentences in this slide because it is just your pre-writing or your brainstorming. So once you make your own copy of this, you will type your information into these text boxes and making sure that you stop after this slide because we will be drafting tomorrow. So today you're only doing the pre-writing stage. So once you're done with this, you are done for today. Happy writing.